bit later. I am home from church for the evening. I'm in my pajamas, as you can see. And I've already had dinner, but even though it's about 9 p.m., I'm cooking anyway, because I have had an issue this week where I keep saying I'm going to meal plan and I'm going to cook a meal so that I have something to bring for lunches, and then I just keep not doing it. For some reason, that is the productivity mental block of the week. But I can't keep stopping at the grocery store on my way to work every morning, so tomorrow I want to come to work with some leftovers. So I'm making my linguine with sauteed zucchini, quick recipe, struggle meal. I told you in an earlier video I make this all the time. So I have some pasta. It's hard to see how much is in there, but it's about a serving plus a little more for me to have some late night pasta tonight, because who doesn't love late night pasta? And I have my zucchini, my squash over here, which I'm about to saute in the pan that you can't see that is heating up. The real reason I wanted to come on here, though, besides the fact that this vlog is going to be very short and I kind of wanted another talking piece to flesh it out, was that I wanted to issue a small correction to a claim that I made in an earlier video. When I was doing my most anticipated books and 2023 favorites video, I said that I didn't have a favorite movie of 2023. That was mainly because I couldn't remember what, if anything, I had seen in 2023. This whole year has been such a blur, and I was like, I'm not even sure that I watched any movies that I haven't already seen. But that's not true, because I remembered yesterday that I did go see one movie this year, and that movie was the Barbie movie. And that was indeed one of my favorite things that I saw in 2023, hands down. Let me go ahead and switch you over to this angle so that I can cook. So the Barbie movie was one of the most popular, I think, pieces of media this year for a lot of people, and I'm not surprised. I think most, if not all, of the people I've heard who are naysayers for it are either men, sorry men, or just people who were naturally going to be skeptical of a Barbie movie no matter what it was, who were going to assume that it was immature and childish, or you know, thought that it was going to be purely light and fluffy, and that if you say that it has a deeper commentary, that you're sort of being disingenuous. But honestly, it really is not just a really fun movie, and not just a movie that is in some ways accessible to kids, but also in a lot of other ways a really profound movie. Greta Gerwig is the director of that movie. I have seen her adaptation of Little Women. I know she did Lady Bird as well, and some other movies that are relatively well known. And in anything I've ever seen her do, she sort of honors the spirit of the original thing that she's adapting, while at the same time giving it this sort of new lens and new kind of profound angle. So you know you can trust her with it, because she's going to bring this depth and this nuance to it. And she really did that with Barbie. Watching it as an adult, especially as an adult woman, is really an experience, because you're watching a Barbie movie, which brings back that childhood nostalgia, and everyone in it does such a great job. Ryan Gosling is amazing, Margot Robbie is amazing, but you're also watching this really, I think, important allegory to what it is to learn how to grow up and how to become aware of reality without it completely crushing you. And that's really the journey, in a sentence that I never would have thought I would say before this year, that's really the journey that Barbie goes on in this movie. It's not sort of pure fluff and jokes, and it's not serious at the expense of the original sort of ethos. It's the perfect middle ground of those two. So if you have been skeptical about watching it, I really would strongly recommend that you do it, because I think it just came on one of my streaming services. I'm going to watch it again. I really, really loved it. it's hard not to get a little teary-eyed at the montage at the end that's, you know, thinking about what it is to be a woman in the world. And I just think so many more people who watch it who were skeptical at first, so many more of them are going to like it than not like it. And that's the only correction I want to make. At this time, I could not think about that movie when I was making the video. Again, time is an illusion for me at this point. I've kind of forgot that that was this year. But it was, and it was definitely my favorite movie of 2023 and one of my favorite movies of the last few years. I am here on the couch. I have my bowl of pasta. So I'm gonna eat my late night pasta. I might make myself a cup of tea and just, you know, watch TV until I get tired. Good night, everybody.